All right, Kaye, what are you doing this time?
Well, Gary, thank you for joining me at this baking competition.
Ooh, are we going to be demeaned by British people?
I don't know about demeaned. They were showing that show. I've never seen that show, The Great British Bake Off, whatever, except for when I was at the dentist last time and I was getting a cleaning. They had a TV with Great British Bake Off above me as I was getting my gums.
Sure.
Scraped with metal hooks.
Yeah, the hook scraping.
Yeah, and so I was watching that, and that was my first exposure. Nobody was especially vicious, though.
It's not about viciousness. We don't have tons to talk about with this game.
Yeah,
so I'm just going to go ahead and take a moment here. Right, we're in no hurry on this episode.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's not that anyone's vicious. It's that the amount that people fall over themselves to like crumble in front of these two people is amazing to me.
Oh, I mean, there were at least like 3 crying jags in it.
The idea that the idea of the Paul Hollywood handshake. Maybe it is just my rugged American individualism and contrarianness, but the idea of this man who's just a guy. If he shakes your hand, it is the greatest honor in the entire world. Like you feel incredible for months. Or if he goes, it's a bit stodgy. If he says that about a cookie, it's a cookie. Yeah. And he says it's a little stodgy. Like you go into crying jags and everyone has to do the scene from Midsummer where they're all around Danny, like breathing in unison. Yeah. I can't countenance it. No. The Poindexterous coming off of it makes me want to bully them.
Yeah.
I could not be me.
No.
Could not be me.
Noel Fielding looks strange.
I find Noel Fielding hard to look at.
No.
It's not nice.
No.
Nope. And he's been involved in funny stuff. He seems like a sweet guy. I don't know. He's from Turf Island. Who knows? But like, from what I know, seems like a sweet guy. But like, yeah, it's also the other thing about that fucking show is I watched an episode and people start crying. The first episode when someone gets sent home, like they just met this person.
Yep.
They made a bad cake and they get sent home and everyone is like Italian funeral crying over it. And I'm like, what is happening here? This feels so artificial.
Yeah.
And this was sold to me as everyone, loved it as like, oh, it's very pure and it's not artificial. But I could not help but feel like I was being duped.
Yeah.
By it. Maybe it is just me being too cynical, but I have an animus for that. Even though I do think Prue's glasses are cool.
We've gathered a crowd, and they're not happy with us, Gary. At this baking competition. Yeah, they're all big. They're all really big fans. We kind of just walked in and shat all over their culture. Yeah. But we are judges. Here's your sash. Here's my sash. And I've given them a theme. They're going to decorate their cakes as if they're themed around games, around video games and stuff.
Cakes. Did I ever tell you that my first wedding I had an NES cake?
Oh my God!
Cake for my first wedding.
Oh, talk about Poindexterous.
I know. But to be fair. I didn't commission it or anything. Like a friend surprised me with it.
Oh, that's very cute.
And my ex-wife was also a big Nintendo dork. So it was sweet, but that's Poindexterous. I'm never saying I'm not exhibiting Poindexterous.
I was not accusing you of hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that somebody did it for you is that takes a background into sweet. If you were like, oh, I'm going to have
I commissioned the 10 greatest cake makers of the world to create the NES cake, the ultimate gamer cake for gamers. No, this is just a thing that happened. But because of the nature of cakes, it meant that a lot of it was fondant and was not edible.
Oh, yeah.
Something metaphor for the marriage, I guess. Looked good, but didn't quite work. I don't know. No bad feelings there. It just felt like it could have been a metaphor in the hands of a clumsier writer.
Yeah. So they are just finishing the touches. They're finishing their touches on these cakes.
Triforce cake is a bit stodgy.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's kind of straight up the middle. Real meat and potatoes.
Yeah, who's gonna get the Gary Butterfield handshake?
Yeah.
Ross handshake.
Here we have. All right. Yeah. No, that's it's a fun Metroid. But I don't know how they made the cake transparent.
Yeah, that's weird. And it's also they did it flat instead of 3D. I would have liked it to have been 3D, not just an image of a Metroid. Like I'd like to feel the Metroid coming at me. They're crying. Fuck.
This
so much power, Kaye. These people are at our like absolute mercy.
I don't like being around people who are crying. I hate the idea of making people cry, but what if I didn't?
How about the next person who comes up with a cake? We say they win if they stand on one leg and do a little dance for us. Because they'll do anything we want. We're judges in a cooking competition.
They fucking want it so bad.
Yeah.
That's the thing
let's make them tell us what they do with the money.
Okay.
Let's see if they can make up something about a family.
Oh.
One guy just said he wanted to start a business. That's pretty crass.
Yeah, a little
Does anybody have like a sick mother in the audience? Like,
yeah. Do you have a son who's like a brain in a jar?
Yeah. Do you have a brain in a jar that also somehow wants to be a chef?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to use this money to buy chef hands?
No. Okay. Yeah. No. So the next person. Yep. No. They're jumping on one foot.
No.
Good. It's like a little boxing ring. It's like a cake boxing ring.
Cake boxing. That's a nice little pun there
too.
Ooh.
Yeah. Good. This is themed after, what is this? Riddick Bowe Boxing.
Oh, not familiar with this one.
No,
I don't think we got it.
It's the sweet science.
It is the sweet science. And this is the sweets science of making a good cake. You win. Mm-hmm. Cry for me. Cry for me, worm. Tears. Your tears are delicious, worm. Way sweeter than your cake. Let me lick your face. You get the Gary Butterfield kiss on the cheek. It's an honor. My name is Gary Butterfield, he, him.
My name is Kaye Ross, she, her.
And you're listening to Abject Suffering, where it's not parasocial if you don't make eye contact.
Yes. And this week we are talking about Riddick Bowe Boxing, or as it was known in some territories, Chavez.
Yes, just Chavez.
Just Chavez. No other details, please. And this is a Super Nintendo boxing game that is actually pretty good.
Yeah. This is well thought of. It's pretty fun. Mm-hmm. I struggle with boxing games that are side perspective. Mm-hmm. Ever since the boxing game for Sega Master System.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. They played a lot of it, my cousins, but this is a good version of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was put into the suggestion machine by Tim, who says, I have an interesting story here. I had a Mexican neighbor who had a garage sale a few years back. This was one of the more interesting items he had. This game, the Chavez version, is the first Spanish language game that I've owned. It's pretty much a boxing game with a pretty cool creative character mode. The game really gets really tough at the points, such as when you face Chavez himself. I have no idea what the story of this game is, or if it even has one. Found a ROM of the sequel once, but it is not as good due to the developers trying to do a more realistic look. Anyway, have fun with this one. So yeah, getting a boxing game that you cannot understand.
Yeah. There was a version you could.
Yep.
That came out, PAL version, and this version of Mexico is bigger there as a thing.
Yeah.
And I assume this ended up in the Abject Suffering box because of the creatures you fight. The art style of this is great. Everyone is mostly human. In a way that is pretty fun. It's not quite Punch-Out golems.
No.
But there's some faces.
Yeah. My favorite is the Willem Dafoe face with the middle part.
I like the Willem Dafoe face. They also throw in, because it wants to have a little bit of that Punch-Out racism. There's Chan. I was expecting full Punch-Out, like he was going to do Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Like the guy in Super Punch-Out. Who does that. But no, he's just a boxer. He just kind of has a drawing you get in trouble for face.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. And you can make your own character, customize the trunks and things like that. And then
customize just the color. Like you do color, skin, and head.
Yeah.
And hair color. One of them is an old timey boxer with the handlebar mustache. I always like representation of like turnbuckle.
Yep.
Ending up in a thing. Of course, I picked that one.
Yeah. I picked the Willem Dafoe monster.
Yeah, I like that, both of which are good. I fought the Willem Dafoe monster.
Yeah. But you just fight up the ranks. I have history with this game. My dad and uncle had this for the Super Nintendo. And I was just around, like they played this obsessively, trying to like climb through the ranks in career mode, and beat Riddick Bowe. And so like this kind of looms large in my head, as like, it's like a good boxing game. Mm-hmm. And like I remember the character creator, I remember the career mode, and in my head, I had built it out into this huge thing. Like I thought that there were like training mini games in between matches, but what I was actually doing is conflating this with like Madden 93 for the SNES, which did have the training mini games.
I for a second I thought you were conflating it with the Sega Master System boxing game, because that I played a lot of, because that also has that.
Oh yeah, I never played that one. But no, you just kind of select. You decide like, which stat am I going to raise more than the others in between rounds as you go up. So like coming back to it was like a weird feeling, because there's nostalgia. Lots of fun time playing this with family, but also like, this is not what I remember it being. But also, it's still good.
Yeah, it's fun. This is the best game by this developer. Mm-hmm. This developer's done tons of shit.
Yeah, Malibu.
We're in the time tracks. Three Ninjas Kick Back, the X Mutants. We're in that stuff. No good. But this is actually a good game and was well thought of at the time. Like, this got good reviews and stuff. This is a good game.
Yeah.
Good boxing game.
Yes. Yeah. It was named after Riddick Bowe because he was the heavyweight champion at the time. Mm-hmm. The Spanish language version was named after Julio Cesar Chavez, who was also just an incredibly famous boxer with like a ridiculously long career.
Yeah. Every once in a while, somebody from sport makes its way into Gen Pop, where like even I've heard of them. Mm-hmm. Even as like a teen, like I would be, watching Saturday Night Live or whatever, and somebody would reference, like, or The Simpsons would reference, somebody. So I knew about Chavez as a thing of the sweet science.
Yeah,
as you alluded to earlier, which is a shirtless guy and another shirtless guy, and they punch each other. Mm-hmm. There are rules to the punches. You can only do some kinds of punches.
There are certain places that you can hit on the body, but I cannot underline this enough. You have to punch them until they can't stand up.
They can't stand up, and you wear little pillows on your hand. And the game of it is kind of to see if you can be strong enough and punch hard enough that the pillows don't matter and you actually hurt the person.
Yeah. And in a way, it distributes the pressure of the punches, which are they have ridiculous force to them. And it does not reduce the head trauma, really.
No,
it just
reduces, fact, like, probably increases a little bit.
Yeah, because you're hitting punches, so much harder.
Yeah, hitting a lot harder, and these are people made to hit. Most of these punches happen in the head. And if you're not familiar, the head has the skull, and the skull is the house that the brain lives in. The brain does all your thinking. So this is a way for people to get real slow. Like
the goo that is me is up there.
Yes, your personality goo.
Yeah,
and this is a way for dads to no longer be like dad anymore. Through the sweet science.
Yeah, including Riddick Bowe. Never look into the personal life of any boxer who has ever boxed.
If I could reconsider my mother's stare pushing, I would certainly consider it.
Yeah. But Bowe got thrown in prison for a little bit because he kidnapped his whole family.
Yeah, it's boxers are the sweet science is the punching. The less sweet science is all of the crimes and abuse.
Yeah,
that a lot of them do.
Yeah,
just the famous ones. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to paint a wide brush with all boxers. They're all going to get head trauma.
No,
they all punch each other for a living.
No,
but some of them, kill and bite and kidnap and do drugs and steal.
Yeah, and most of those are just one guy.
Exactly. But you do end up with Riddick Bowe as well.
Yeah,
who is kind of a fun one. This game, the title screen is a real jump scare on this digitized picture of Riddick Bowe.
Oh yeah,
it reminded me of Nick Lowe, the great musician producer, produced the early Elvis Costello albums and stuff. not a photogenic man. A lot of his records just have a big picture of him with his extremely British smile.
Ooh.
And it's like, why'd you pick this? Like, it's incredible. You just like open it up and there's this picture of this guy with a big, happy to be there. And that's it. That's how they're advertising this thing in the 80s. Like when image was a real big thing for music.
Yeah, you do have to like that. Just like, this is fucking me. This is the best picture we got.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah, I do like it. It's very charming. It reminds me of this though.
Yeah, it's a little bit like early photos of Michael Stipe, where like just like his acne is real bad.
Yeah,
and it's like, hell yeah, brother, come on.
Yeah, it's just what you look like. You look like what you look like.
Yeah,
as a thing, there is something where it's like there's photos and then there's the very first opening statement that makes this kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I played Chavez a little bit just to confirm how similar it is. It's exactly similar, but the big digitized Chavez is also scary. And that,
I believe
something about the visual style.
A boxer is, in terms of like random encounters you can have in real life, is one of the scariest things you can run into.
You run into lots of boxers?
No, but I live in fear of it. If I were like walking down the concourse at the airport and a boxer is coming my way, like a heavyweight boxer,
I
don't know. It's kind of scary. Like that person could certainly punch my head off. They don't have the pillows on their hands.
Yeah.
And I don't have that pillow that they sometimes let you have on your face.
No, not at all. Yeah, no, not like the weird little like pillow reverse chin strap that kickboxers get.
The training pillow, the one that Glass Joe gets if you lose enough times in the Wii Punch Out.
Yes. Yeah. No, you don't really want to run into them. One of my favorite videos, this is many years old at this point, but it was like a viral video of the outside of like a supermarket. I'm going to describe, the beginning. It's going to sound like, why do you like this? But trust me, it gets better by the end. It is a bunch of little white punks harassing an old black man.
Okay.
And
I'm going to stop you now. Sounds fucking awesome.
I endorse everything that happens in this. No, it's a fucking terrible. But the reason that I like this is they keep on doing it despite the fact that like the people around this older black man are calling him champ.
Okay.
That might be your first clue, maybe to back off if you are smarter than you are racist, which is, impossible.
It's very difficult. There's a comorbidity.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very hard to win in a race.
I don't know who this man in the video was, but he was, at least a local boxer of some renown. And this man, despite his advanced age, was referred to as champ, and he just fucking let loose on these guys. Yeah. It was basically like just, one punch chumps all of these little kids. Rules. Love it.
Watching a racist get punched is a really great genre of video.
Yeah.
Like it plays into kind of boxing as well. It's interesting thinking about how much it is hardwired into people to like to watch fights.
Yeah.
It just is. I'm not saying I like it. And where I'm at in my life, I get really nervous about it. There's a time though in which I just kind of got into it. And I still like watching it when it's pretend.
Yeah.
I'll watch the X-Men fight a thing. People like watching a fight.
Yeah.
It makes sense for there to be rules and sport around it as a thing. And it's interesting the way that it can articulate in terms of game or in terms of justice.
Yeah.
Like something like that, like the reason why that's fun to watch, that's the same thing as like, that's the more visceral and real version of a, like somebody giving a West Wing speech and everybody clapping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except it's like, no, it actually did something though. It's like, shut the fuck up. Racist piece of shit. Shut your mouth. Talk shit, get hit.
Yep.
This sucks. Nobody likes it. This is the consequence for that. Nobody likes it.
Yeah. I am going to press your off button. Yeah. Man, people love watching fights. Like I grew up, you were alive in the 90s. You were older than me. But like, did your family, were they oriented around like fights? Did they do like any like pay-per-view kind of things?
Like
were they big
boxing?
into boxing? Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, if there were more male figures in my life, I just had like absentee or abusive fathers or stepdads.
Yeah.
I'm sure that like my main shitty stepdad liked boxing. But I was in an age where I was trying to stay away from home, and we only lived with him like a quarter of the time.
Yeah.
So no pay-per-view experience.
Yeah. my family, my dad's side specifically, really got into it. It was, huge in the 90s. And I have like a formative early memory of like, it was a Mike Tyson match. And, they did the pay-per-view. It was an event, they had people over. And my dad, shortly before the fight began, he was like, "Oh, I'm going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to make some popcorn." People probably know exactly which fight this is. The fight was over by the time he came back in with the popcorn.
Yeah,
He was like, "What the fuck happened?"
It's very funny, the idea of that as a singular event. Like, you pay a bunch of real money and then have people over your house to watch one guy hit another guy once.
Yeah,
and then everyone goes home.
It's like, well, I guess that's a possibility, but we didn't really think about that.
And what's interesting is that's a good boxing. He succeeded at the sport.
Oh yeah, he succeeded at about as well as anybody ever
could. But it just made for shitty. It wasn't good viewing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I never tried to. I never want to be like I'm like that fucking alien comic. But it is one of those things where if you saw that, just from an outsider, it's a funny thing to see.
Yeah.
As the thing. At some point, I got extremely nervous about fights because I live in fear of seeing somebody get injured really badly.
Yeah.
I just don't want it. Like it would freak me out.
Real life fights are such a different thing. They're almost always just like incredibly quick and brutal. They're not a thing to watch. It's always the lead up and then aftercare.
And then there's also a lot of times they do kind of end up being we talked about this when you praised the violence on the Breaking Bad universe shows, like kind of hugging and slapping matches.
Yeah,
like a lot of times if people don't really know how to fight and they get into a fight, it kind of becomes something like a long hug.
Yeah.
And it's not really that scary there, but like just seeing somebody get socked or like seeing, punched and then hit the ground real hard would be traumatic for me.
Yeah.
I would not like that. I try to leave, I've only been in a couple situations where it's happened, where I've been in a bar or something like that. And it seems like fights are going to start. And I would love to say like, yeah, I stayed there so I could be the hero and like do something, but no, I got out of there because a fight was about to start.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be around this. It's not a safe place.
Yeah, my self-preservation instincts kicked in. And it's like, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah.
I don't need to be somewhere where fights are happening.
No.
That's not for me.
No, it's like, I think it's my responsibility to take as many variables out of this equation as possible.
Including myself. I'm king variable. And the variable of how this fight might go differently if I stand in the corner going, over and over. I'm actually like, if something bad happens, I do spring into action pretty good in real life. Like something like that happens, but like, I just don't want to.
No,
it's not pleasant for me.
Yeah.
Like
the closest I have been to seeing a fight that could have killed somebody. I was working at the mall. It was Christmas time, and there were all of these, in the hallway of the mall, like all of these like little vendors set up. Some kiosks, some just like, yeah, here's my shit. Come get it. Right outside of the GameStop where I was working, there was somebody who was selling like glass lawn fixtures. Just like glass statue display kind of stuff. And I was just working and I heard just out of nowhere this woman scream, basically, "You bitch, get back here." And then like that got my attention and I saw this woman pick up like a wire and glass bird bath by the base and swing it at this other woman. Like they were really young. Yeah, extremely Yakuza code behavior. Just a River City ransom in real life.
Yeah.
This woman would have had her skull caved in if she was not quicker, and if she was any slower than she was, and if the person who was swinging, had any idea what they were doing. Like this was heavy and it really would have hurt somebody. Yeah. It was loud. It was spectacular. It turned into like a lady scratch fight, kind of thing. But like, I was shook by that for like the rest of the day, just at the possibility of what might have happened.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's so weird that the like 90s, like sitcom trope kind of thing where like a typical dude thing is if you see that to be like a little horny. Yeah. Like ladies are clawing each other's eyes out. Hot. I don't understand where that comes from. Like
maybe they'll start kissing.
Well, there's a joke about that. Like I can't remember what it is. Somebody makes that exact joke. Like we just kind of think when people, 2 layers of this, maybe they'll start kissing. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My mind always goes to like maybe one of them will do the ultimate fight ending move that I've been keeping in my back pocket for having a real fight, which is the eye pluck. You always have the eye pluck.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. You shouldn't do it. It's not good behavior.
Yeah.
But like if these people really, if I ever felt like my blood was really up and it was a self-preservation thing, I'm going directly for the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Biting off noses, shit like that. I'm disfiguring.
Yes.
And there's nothing to me sexy about 2 ladies disfiguring each other. I think maybe it's just me, but I think women should build each other up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they should disfigure each other.
No. Sisters need to do it for themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
And do it for each other.
No.
Not disfigure.
No.
No.
Yeah. I mean, the winning strategy to me, if not winning, but at least self-preservation strategy, like it's a joke, but like just how effective pocket sand would be.
Yeah.
Like just something like that. Like like that's not improvisation. You have to plan for that.
Running.
Yeah.
The real answer to any of this is run.
Yeah.
Like you try to get away.
Yeah. Because a fist fight can very quickly involve knives.
Yes. And all it takes is a single knife.
Yes. And not as much as you think, actually.
Yes.
For that to be the case, it's thinking about the logistics of pockets. And pockets are valuable. I'm generally rocking, something in most of my pockets, especially as Gary, the number of pockets in my wardrobe are dwindling.
Yeah, you don't get pockets anymore.
I know.
I was going to ask how you were dealing with that. One of the sillier, more arbitrary gender differences in our society.
Yeah.
It's because they want to sell purses, I guess.
And
this sucks shit. Like pockets are so good.
Pockets are really good. The thing that I've been surprised by, and this is a report from the inside for anybody who is unaware, though the ways in which pockets are concealed in garments that you would not expect to have pockets. Mm-hmm. Like most of the skirts that I have a cell phone pocket in them somewhere.
Okay.
Concealed in the folds or reachable in some way. Like leggings and bike shorts that I have pockets. Like they're hiding pockets in places that you would not expect. And it's very fun. I'm a little kid who likes finding secret passageways and compartments kind of way.
Yeah. It obviously, first thing my brain goes to, close-up magic. Hidden pockets, like all right. You can make a lot of things vanish and reappear there. Not just a cell phone, but perhaps this coin or perhaps your card. Do that. We have an odd amount of time left. Can I tell you a funny thing that me and the boys got up to at practice yesterday?
Yes.
One of the things I like about band practice is without being legitimately gross, me and the boys will be very juvenile. And that's going to sound surprising to listeners of this show where I'm usually very high-minded, but we'll be very juvenile.
Yeah.
And I have laryngitis. I was coughed for 2 weeks. I'm still coughing. But I had to sing because it's band. So I asked Andrew to make me a cup of tea. Makes me a cup of tea. It's steeping. We get to the point and he goes, "You're going to want to pull that out." And I said, because it's there. I go, I always know when to pull out because that's the boys. But this is me repeating a joke I made. So there's this little gauche. But then after a beat, I said, "Right before she comes." And I had this idea of the pull-out king who just knows the exact moment to stop and go watch YouTube. Like, babe, I'll be in the bathroom. You got it. And then you're just done right at the right moment.
Gary, you just reinvented a kink from First Principles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's somebody could be in it's operating under old style. The old sex logic of people wanting to come.
Yes.
Which I understand is very old school of me, like wanting to feel good and not wanting to be hurt or denied.
Yeah.
I'm just old fashioned that way. I like sex and feeling good about sex. I don't like just having things taken from me. But if you see it from that perspective, the perspective of a geriatric podcaster, you can see how it's kind of funny because it's the opposite of what you think.
Well, yes, that is a very fun joke, especially that the timing on it, and hitting somebody with something that they wouldn't expect.
I was pretty proud of it, and it's just very. I really love the idea of just like, okay, I'm going to go microwave a sandwich. Like I'll be in the bathroom jerking off. I'm going to go finish this.
I'm not going to keep you.
Later tales.
Just hopping off and throwing them into the void like you're Mario getting rid of Yoshi.
Slapping your lap like, well, like just doing we call it the Midwest interruptus. Like,
well, better be hitting the old dusty trail.
I gotta be getting home. I gotta work tomorrow. And just knowing the exact moment, getting a reputation, the legend, the pull-out king.
Again, not to break our streak of being completely high-minded,
Yes.
Never talk about my special things, but like as you're exploring pornography and tags and stuff, sometimes you come across something that's just like a little bit outside your wheelhouse, and is very funny if you're not aware of it and it's not your special thing, right? Are you familiar with the genre of free use?
Yeah, I know. I've been in a free use. I know free use.
Okay.
I've been a free user.
Okay. Yeah. So I was pretty much unaware of this, but the way that it expresses in pornography is very funny, or at least the videos that I saw, because I went down a rabbit hole with this because I wanted to see. It is mostly like people in like professional or business settings.
You should explain what free use is for.
Yeah. Okay. Free use is just the idea that like, all right, the sexual partner is available for sex whenever one other person decides, regardless of what they're doing at the time, right?
Yes.
And this in the fantasy intersects with like exhibitionism and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a control thing.
Yeah. But in the videos that I saw, it was very funny and surreal because it was, just like, two people in like a business situation, like a job interview, or like I saw one that was like therapy. And then here comes a third person. And they start having sex with one of the people involved in this, and nothing is interrupted.
That's like, very funny.
It just keeps continuing. Like the job interview keeps going.
You have this gape in your resume. Hey-o.
Yeah. And this could be just the oldest fucking possible thing. I might just, I'm behind the times or whatever, but just extremely funny videos, just out of context. It's just like, oh, it's like, this is part of the fantasy that the person doesn't focus on it. Like this is just normal.
Yeah. Grin and bear it.
But then one of them, the person who came in and interrupted, they're like, all right, well, I would like to receive oral sex now. And while the person who was interrupting was giving oral sex, the person who was interrupting to do the using just continued the interview as if they were tagged in. That's absurdly funny.
That's very funny.
I'm lying in bed holding onto my iPad, just outrageously laughing, gut busting laughter.
That's great. Yeah, that is very funny. While we're on the porn thing, this episode's running a little bit over. I'm going to send you a text, and it's going to have pornographic images in it. You're a coworker, so I feel like I need to disclaim this on a podcast.
That's fine. Good.
Yeah. But the thing is, so I was watching porn at some point, and I took screenshots of this because this made me laugh. Finding a funny thing during porn when you're like participating in it is weird.
Yeah.
But so you picture a guy going to town on this lady, but I did a zoom enhance on a background detail. That's the second picture. I want you to look at these. So I'm saying this in text.
Okay.
Here. It's big laugh out of me at a very inopportune time.
Okay, so it's a heterosexual cis couple engaging in doggy style sex. Cool.
Yep. And then look what she's making eye contact with.
What the fuck is that? So the second photo is a zoom in onto a single stuffed animal on a shelf, like a little like a figurine display shelf that appears to be it's like a little like plush, like maybe lion or goat Columbo.
It looks like a goat Columbo. It kind of looks like one of David Lieberhart's puppets.
Yeah.
To me. And it kind of looks like it has like a white outline around its mouth. It's almost like an animal, like a racist caricature thing.
Yeah.
But this is a very austere set. There's one stuffed animal on the shelf looking directly in this woman's eyes while she's taking it. Noticing that was very fun and funny.
Is the spirit of the figurine that's like possessing it also controlling the man?
I assume it. Yeah, I'm assuming like it's a Gen V season 2 kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's the spirit, the doll is getting something out of it.
Okay, cool.
Not the other kind of the porn you watch where the doll is getting something out of it. I don't know if it's okay for me to make that joke.
Yeah, that's fine. That was
but yeah, this made me laugh really hard, even though it's on my film roll. So if I'm like we're scrolling through to show something to live, it's like I'm not just saving this for later because this is like that good. Here, this is funny.
Yeah,
you know, it is a nice thing about my wife and I's sex life is that we can laugh about shit like that. Like she's not gonna lose her mind over that. She's not crazy. Yeah. You know, she's not unreasonable. She would also think it's funny that there's a little haunted doll making direct eye contact.
Extremely good.
Yeah, porn's funny. Like it's in addition to being like good. And healthy and stuff. And there's your problems with the industries and stuff. Don't yell at me, weirdos. But there's also, it's funny. Like a lot of funny things happen in porn.
Extremely funny things. Yeah.
What can people do if they should call that the sweet science? What can people do if they like this show?
If people like this show, they can go to patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv. And when they're there, throw us a few bucks and get just a whole bunch of bonus content and help us. You know, it supports us being able to do these shows and talk about the extremely high-minded. It allows us to discuss Wittgenstein.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We form a dramaturgical dyad.
Yeah.
You can also rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict, all those things. Talk about us on message boards, share episodes you like. Talk about us on Reddit. Talk to us on our Discord. Our Discord people talk about the show. It's real fun there.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit like that.
Yeah, keep an eye out for our streams too. Gary and I are streaming on Thursdays for the foreseeable future. Trying to take advantage of us both being in the same town. On Patreon and on twitch.tv/DuckFeed.tv.
Yes. As time goes on, more cool things will happen. The fact that we live in the same city is a good city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recently voted best airport. I don't know if you've been to the airport since then, but it's incredible.
I have picked up and dropped somebody off on the airport. No, it's a good airport. It was a good airport even before.
Really nice. And they can't mark up the food prices.
That's great.
Unlike other places, like there's laws against it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Other than that, join us and thank you, our producer Gwen.
Yeah. Thank you, Gwen.
Yeah. And what should they do?
Until next time, we'll leave out a couple of space blankets and a tepid chicken broth for you.